Hey guys, we are still at the Dropout Show here in Pellissippi State College parking lot. Doug here from Revit TV. Tommy's behind the camera again. Thank you so much, Tom. Appreciate that. There he is. And we are looking around for some cool trucks, and we found one that is just so clean and so nice that, well, we had to show it to you. So come on over here. This little red Mitsubishi over here is one of the cleanest things you've ever seen in your life. And the owner is standing right over here. Sir, how are you, man?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. What was your name again?
Justin Wyatt.
And where are you from?
I'm from Wyatts, Tennessee.
And that is where in relation to where we are?
I'm about 2 hours north. I'm about 10 minutes from Bristol Motor Speedway.
Nice place to be.
Yeah.
Good fun over there.
And good racetrack.
Yeah, exactly. We go there. I want every so often ourselves. So your little Mitsubishi is a standout. I mean, it's so clean. You said it's been on. You've had it in several different versions now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've had the truck since I was 2 weeks before I turned 15. It was just a stock little black Mighty Max that was lowered. Didn't have much done to it, and I kept wanting to go lower. And my dad said, "No, it's low enough." And I said, "Dad, it's not low enough." And
dads are good for that.
I think I won. I think I won the battle.
I think you got down
but
there.
My dad loves it now. You know, at first he didn't understand it, but he's been with me the whole way. He's got in the garage and taught me how to do it, how to build it, and how to make everything work.
So you did pretty much everything yourself.
A lot of it's done myself. Yep, by me and my friends.
Love it.
Yep.
So tell us, first of all, what is it?
92 Mitsubishi Mighty Max.
Oh, Mighty Max. That right there makes it a little unusual because you don't see too many of those.
Not a very popular truck. You know, where this truck had coil springs versus a torsion bar front end. The torsion bar was, you know, every kid's dream because you could crank them down and go about your day.
Easy, right?
Right.
Yeah. So, but you swapped it out, and now it's on airbags, right?
Correct. Yep. It's full air ride. You know, I use Firestone bags all the way around. It's got drop spindles and everything on it. And I'm using the Airlift 3P setup. It's just super clean, nice setup, and their products are great. So
now your motor, what have you done to that? That looks like you've got a little work into it.
Yeah, we pulled it, painted it. Of course, I used a header off of a 2.0 engine. They told me it wouldn't work, but hey, it's on there, right?
Yeah.
It's got a custom built intake. It's got the aluminum radiator, Eagle rods and pistons, Eagle cam, bigger injectors, and NGK plugs and wires make a little bit of power.
Yeah.
But it does what it needs to do. It pulls the truck around pretty good.
It looks like it could, yeah, for sure. Now, you were telling me about this grill. You did something unusual here.
Yeah, so I took a stock Mitsubishi grill shell. I had a full Phantom in it before, and I wanted the shell with that look. A friend of mine had a rendering done, and they had made this insert over the headlights, and we decided that we were going to try to give it a go, right? So we ordered some parts and started cutting, and well, we made it work, I believe. It's
you don't get any issue with the local law enforcement over those?
No, Tennessee is pretty much if it's got wheels,
okay.
yeah, if it's got wheels, you're all right.
Well, it looks good. And you're with the Negative Camper guys?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Love it. Now,
been in for 12 years.
Beautiful. And those wheels, those are nicely tucked under there. What are those?
Those are that's a Bond Speed. Those are the sweep wheels. I custom ordered them with the right back spacing. Of course, a Mitsubishi's a hard truck to tuck on.
Yes.
And ordered them the way I wanted them. They knocked them out. That was I honestly, everybody told me that they had issues trying to get wheels, and that was one of the fastest things that came about this truck.
That was the easy part.
Yeah, it was super easy. Dealt with Brad over there at Bond Speed. He's really good to work with, and they knocked him out of the park.
Now, looking in the back, all the way in the back, you got your suspension wide open for us, so you can see it. Tell us a little bit about that.
This truck was originally bagged in 2000. It was done in Nashville, Tennessee by a guy named Josh Long. Josh Long owned a company called Wicked Customs, and I was one of his first customers. He came in and he built this bag setup, and I couldn't tell you the price nowadays because you would die for what I actually paid back then, right?
Right, comparison,
well,
right.
It's held up great over the years. Now, I did go in and redo the 4-link. I put a fuel cell in it, redid the air tank mounts.
And your gas tank filler is right here? With a
yeah, got
push.
the Hagen street rod door that you push and open.
And it's right inside.
Yeah, I wanted it to be nice and clean and hide that. And honestly, I was tired of polishing the tank.
Right. You don't want to do that too much, right?
Yeah, it's got, like I said, it's got 2 compressors and the 3-piece setup. All the tanks and everything are hidden under the bed.
And you filled the seams on the bed.
Yep, all the seams are filled on the bed. It's got the smooth roll pan, custom built tailgate. You know, that was built by a friend of mine named Jamie Tiffany. He's a heck of a metal guy.
Right.
And he had an idea in his head and said, hey, let's build this tailgate. And
let's do it, yeah.
We, then of course we one by one the full bed floor, me and my friend Bobby Wilson, and he bead rolled all these panels for me, and we sent it to the body shop, so everything worked out great.
And I love the red texture inside, offsetting the shine of the outside.
Absolutely, you know those Raptor products are great because you can take and put your color paint in with it, and it's not a spot on match, but it's got to have I think if it was exactly the same color, it wouldn't have the same effect.
Right. And then you're saying on the tailgate, you have a Frenched-in centerpiece,
correct,
of your license plate, and then of course a neon glow around the edge.
Yep. And then he came in and rolled the body line, so it isn't just a bunch of mud. He actually came in and rolled it metal and made this
to match it.
Yeah. So everything was. He got rid of, because the body line originally would run straight across. Yep. He got rid of all this and made this piece.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Nice, super nice work. And then, of course, the bead rolling on the bed, inside the bed.
Yeah, the bead rolling inside the bed was just a test of patience, to be honest with you.
Exactly. Now, I noticed not everybody would see this, but you have the Mitsubishi logo in the metalwork on the frame.
Yeah, like I say, that was Josh Long came up with that idea, and I never even seen it until he got the truck finished and completed, and that was just something over the test of time, over the years. I've changed the truck, like you said, several times.
Right.
People will walk up and go, this truck used to be blue, did it used to be green, did it used to be whatever?
Right.
And they walk up and they go, yes, it was. This is this truck, because that's the one thing I've never changed. Right.
That's original.
Yep.
All right.
So that's kind of the centerpiece of the truck.
Now, interior-wise, you've done a lot to clean that up and smooth it and just give it a ultra clean look.
Yeah, like I say, we put the inserts in. It used to be all red when the truck was black before, and we wanted to change it up and add a little bit of color to it. And my friend sent me this sample of the Relicate Volkswagen Jetta plaid, and I was like, that'll be perfect. It'll go with everything and tie it all together.
Red in it to get you there.
With the red vinyl, the red suede, and that, I think everything turned out great. We smoothed the dash and put a cover on it to get rid of the ugliness of the dash.
Right. Now show us that little trick you showed me earlier.
This here?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this thing is actually, if you pull up and take these vents out, this whole cover will pop off the dash. It is formed to the top of the dash. It's a completely stock dash underneath it.
Wow.
So the right. Well, a lot of people don't think that, but the cool thing is it's like you can do it at home by yourself, and you can change your dash if you want to change it, and you can still make it form and function like a stock dash.
Right. It looks great though. And you have a little cubby in there for hiding stuff. Yeah,
it got a little cubby. We closed this hole up a little bit just to take away from the gauges, because I wanted to do a custom gauge, but then you run into a lot of being a foreign truck, most of the gauges you buy are for domestics.
Yes.
And it's hard to get sending units and everything to line up. So I wanted to keep my stock gauges.
True. And I noticed you did eliminate your door handles.
Yeah, we got rid of the door handles. The body line in the middle of the hood's gone. The third brake light. The seams on the back of the cab are gone. Your drip rail.
Yep. And you got this nice and tight.
Yeah.
You only got a finger width between.
Yeah, that's one of my pet peeves is I try to get my my body lines
You're just
spot on, because a lot of people will build a beautiful truck and not go in and line their panels up.
Yeah, and they probably don't even understand what it is that you've done.
Right.
To make it so smooth.
Right. Absolutely.
Beautiful. And those wheels, you have drum in the back?
I've got a drum. I'm actually going to do that's a Toyota rear end and Toyota hubs and rotors to make it a 5-lug.
Okay.
I'm going to do the disc brake conversion in the rear. It's just in my bucket list.
I'm
never done. So I keep telling my wife I'm done.
I've seen a few trucks that are named Never Done.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, that's gorgeous paint. I mean, you must have done some serious cut and buffing on that.
I'm telling you, it's the painter the guy that painted this truck did a phenomenal job, and for being painted at home in his garage, I couldn't ask for better.
Yeah.
And I always tell my painters, I'm that person, I say, look, I'm not looking for perfect, because I personally have never seen it.
Right.
But I think it's pretty close.
I love it. I mean, it's super slick, and like you said, you got your body lines all clean and perfect. So, I mean, mini truckers are not known for their perfection on, but I think you did.
Well, you know, and red is a timeless classic. You know,
Yes.
Red, black, you can never go wrong with. They don't go out of style, and
Exactly.
I always like to, you know, I wanted. Honestly, mini truckers now, we're getting older. We're the hot rodders of, you know,
Of the next generation.
the next generation.
Right?
Absolutely. So why not build better trucks and cleaner builds?
Exactly. But I don't know if everybody has that that mindset
Well,
yet.
absolutely. You know, and to be honest with you, I think that I don't know if you've paid much attention to the Japanese scene, but the Japanese scene puts us to shame.
Oh yeah.
Those boys really go above and beyond, and they have a lot of access to a lot of cool motor swaps too.
That's true. That's
Yes.
true. Well, I'm telling you what, it's super clean. Love what you've done with it. You know, I would say you're done, but I know you guys. You're probably not.
If my wife asks, it's done. Okay, we're gonna go with that. But I tell myself I'm done, but we'll see.
Yeah. Well, hey, great job.
Hey, thank you so
And
much.
we appreciate you giving us the time to look it over.
Absolutely, I
Get the
appreciate
lowdown
you.
on it, because you know this is how other people get inspired,
Right.
by seeing what you've done.
Right.
What you've done.
Well, I was just a kid at 13 years old. I got my first mini trucking, and those trucks inspired me. And I love the trucks with all the graphics that are crazy and all that. But it was always the really clean trucks that kind of
Right.
drew me in, and that's why I built my truck for myself. I wanted to be clean.
Right.
So,
and you've actually incorporated a lot of classic hot rod technique
Absolutely.
into what you've built here. So,
Absolutely.
And that's, to me, you know, I'm from the older generation. I understand, you know, that mindset to get it to.
Well, you know,
level.
younger me versus older me. Nowadays, I go for the KISS mentality, and that's keep it simple, stupid.
Right.
You don't have to overdo it
No.
to get attention. You just got to do it well, right?
Right. And you did it totally well, all across the board. So good job.
I appreciate
think you're
you.
gonna do well in the show.
Thank
So,
you.
Well, I appreciate your
I
time.
appreciate you.
Guys, that wraps it up for this show. We'll see you next time.